Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Once again, it's time for Papa's Comic Books and Coffee. Okay, let's see who decided to join us today. Ooh, it's Nightcrawler, #1 from 1985, only 75 cents back then. This is by Dave Cockrum and Jim Novak. Now, don't forget, this book and others is available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. Hit that subscribe button, give me a like, tell me what you thought about it in the comments, tell me what I can do better. Tell me what book you want to hear. Maybe if I have it in my library, we'll get it on. Okay, fabulous first issue. It's a quiet afternoon at Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters. Almost everyone is out for the day. Only a new mutant, Ilyana Rasputin, and X-Men Kitty Pryde, and Kurt Wagner, Nightcrawler, are at home, occupying their time with an important training session in the Danger Room. Overseeing the control console, the two girls watch as Nightcrawler bounds through a strenuous series of exercises and maneuvers when suddenly, missiles! That rotten machine throwing missiles at me during a no-teleport exercise. Uh-oh, better move, it's fuzzy health. Time to show some of the dazzling aerial footwork I'm so revered for and get my prehensile tail out of here. Whoops. Gosh, that was close. You better put some hustle into it, Kurt. Phase 3 commencing missiles, obstacles, and stun charge on the floor. Why does he have to forego use of his teleport power? Kitty, just to hone up skills, up his athletic skills. They don't need it. Below in the Danger Room, however, the Nightcrawler might disagree with those sentiments. Mach Schnell, the missiles are coming fast. They've gained several seconds on me. I'd better think of something soon. Maybe quick change of direction. 9, that didn't work either. We're going to have fracase this crawler into 1 minute unless a guillotine gate, just what the doctor ordered. When you're born with a tail, you learn to go through doors fast. Shortly in the control room, so we wondered why you do not know bath routines. I mean, your power is permanent. It doesn't come on and go. That's true enough, Katchin. And yet I've already had one adventure where I wasn't able to teleport. It was quite some time ago, before either of you joined us X-Men. Cerebro, our mutant detective, registered half a mutant in Poughkeepsie. We flew up to investigate and found the Vanisher trapped halfway through some sort of space warp and unable to escape. Apparently, he'd had a run-in with the Russian superhero in Darkstar, and her Dark Force power trapped him as he tried to teleport. And yet, I've already had one... I made the mistake of touching him somehow. The Dark Force acted on both teleporting powers and sent us hurling across dimensional barriers to a strange new world. And while in the new world, the Vanisher's power and mine canceled each other out. Neither of us could teleport. After various misadventures, we finally managed to get home through the well at the center of time, a bizarre metaphysical phenomenon that exists simultaneously in all times and worlds and dimensions. The well at the center of time? Wow, what a concept. I wonder if I can program the Danger Room to show us the simulacrum of the well I described for me and Kurt. Oh boy, this is great. Following Kurt's description, Kitty Nimblefingers punch out one combination after another on the console. Yeah, that's it. I think I'm getting it. While below in the Danger Room, strange swirling energies begin to take shape. And finally, Ugglabunch. Wow, is that it? I did it. Aren't I great? Let's go down and see Hot Dog. Pride, remember, sometimes you're so priceless. Shortly down in the Danger Room, So that's it, huh? Wow. Sure looks creepy. Sure looks real, too, suddenly. Say what, Lockheed? What are you? Oh no! Narf! The little dragon recoils in alarm as an all too solid tentacle whips out of the well and grabs him. No! And begins pulling him in. Oh no, not pulling him in. Kurt! Oh no, that thing's real. Stay back, Katchin. I'll get Lockheed. It's pulling him down into the well. I don't understand how it happened, but somehow you've materialized the real well at the center of time. Throwing caution to the wind, the German-born mutant leaps headlong into the multi-dimensional rabbit hole. This may be one of the stupidest things I've ever done. I've got to grab Lockheed and then board some to the world again. If I can get him loose. Ugh. Oh, what's that light, kitty? Get back. Oh no, Illyana, I think the well, it's collapsing. Oh no. Oh no, the well collapsed. Dices. Umaglitch. At an Umaglitch. Umaglitch, we're miles over some alien landscape captured by some gas bag squid thing. First thing is to get better location. I can't even see the ground except for a few mountain peaks. There's nothing but cloud cover. And how do we get down there? This varmint's covered by a slippery coating that I can't seem to grip to. I'd better watch my step. I hope Kitty and Elena are okay. They'll be worried. How are we going to get back home? Meanwhile, Lockheed deals with his problem in his unique style. Huh! And then demonstrates his displeasure right in the squid thing's face. The results are spectacular. Squish! Oh, for Pete's sake. Lockheed, you bozo. What am I supposed to do now? To take flying lessons? Lockheed has an idea of his own. Youch! Don't get so blasted personal, you crazy Beshwick schlange. Ugh. And anyway, this won't work. I weigh 3 or 4 times what you do. This is no good. We've got to think of something. Hey, like, look here. Es ein single boot, a sailing ship in the sky. In an instant, the blue-skinned mutant and his scaly passenger teleport across the intervening airspace. Materialize above the deck of a strange skyship. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt. And plummet through the deck. What the crash? Ow, boy, I think I just dislocated my whole body. Are you all right, lizard? I tell you, it's an attack. Belay that, you clot brain. Something fell out of the sky, all right, but it looked like some sort of a figure. And here it is, Captain. It's a monster. It's the Great Bogey and his Frumulus Bandasich. Oh, hi there, guys. Request permission to come aboard? Grab it. Kill it. Kill it. Uh-oh. I've wind the schneien, y'all. This is ridiculous. All I want is a ride. Boo. Get the bogey. Yeah. Maybe if I go for the high ground. Or whoops. Avast there, bogey. Heave to and strike your colors, or I'll perforate your gizzard. You have the word of a long John McGurk. Let's get something straight. I'm not a bogey. I don't even know what a bogey is. I've been dragged through a dimensional portal to who knows where, attacked by a flying squid and crash landed in this madhouse. Now, will someone please tell me where I am? Aye, laddie. I heard of things like this before. You came from another world, through a hole in the sky. Well, laddie, you fell aboard Sky Rover, Taijavini. I be Captain Long John McGurk, and there be what passes for a crew these days. How be ye called, bogey? Laddie, my real name's Kurt Wagner, but most people call me Nightcrawler. Aye, I'm not surprised. Well, what can we do? Are you worth keeping on my ship? I know a bit about sailing, a water ship, that is. I'm pretty good with the blade. I have some medical skills, and I can do odd jobs and parlor tricks. Received sign. I'm on ship's bogey. Give it a rest, Becknob. Meanwhile, at the Danger Room console, go gosh, Professor X is going to kill me. This time I can't believe I lost Kurt and poor Lockheed in a dimensional warp. Poor Lockheed got himself in it, as I recall, and he had no reason to believe he could actually create the real well. Anyway, it's hardly your fault. But I've got to get back to Elena. I got to recreate the same conditions, the same readings on the board, and maybe I can pull them back. What can I do, Kitty? Cross your fingers and your toes, too. Time flows at different rates from one dimension to another. To Kitty and Elena, Kurt has only been gone a few moments. Kurt, however, has been aboard the Tai Javini for a week and is slowly being accepted as one of the crew. Oh, dealt this mess. The blasted bogey done it ain't they up. Deary's game has taught us the air poker is a devil's game. Oh, my granny ain't bearded. Just a game of skill, my lads. Read 'em and weep. Bogey or not, he's too flippin' lucky. He's won everybody's back wages. I calls for a change in games. Just then the lookout's call interrupts what might become a nasty scene. Aye, on deck. A sail, 3 points to the starboard. Royal barge. Oh, bella mia nota. The poker game is forgotten as the motley crew explodes into action. All hands to battle station. We've a fat bird all ready per plucking. Was it? That's it. Move it, sky dogs. Haul it in the sheets and clear away the sailing gear. All batteries manned and armed. Stand by for maneuvers of auxiliary power. Arr, stand by. Clearing for action. Tai Javini moves to intercept the stranger. Arr, stand by. Ready, me, lads. By the pennant she's flying, there's a member of the royal family aboard. Bring all guns to bear. Bring all guns to bear. Hey, wait a minute. This is getting serious. They really mean to attack that other ship? Shot cannon manned and ready. A royal ransom will be digging into a rich divvy, or I'm a codfish. Aye, we're in luck this time. Ahoy the barge, have to strike your colors and heave to, or we'll open fire. The answer is there, and to the point, a shot across our bow. So it's to fight then. Let 'em have it, me heartlies. Give 'em broadside. Pour it to 'em. Broadside after broadside, the withering fire rakes the royal barge, squandering the defensive weaponry, ripping into its hull. Ach, no, this is terrible. Up to now, this has been like a great game sailing the skies with a merry crew, like Errol Flynn and the Seahawk of the Captain Blood. But suddenly, it's not a game anymore. There are innocent people over there being killed or maimed, and I'm here with the bad guys? I have to stop this. Herr Captain, stop. This is wrong. You must call off the attack. Let that ship go. What the devil are you, mad? Unhand me, ye bogey fool. Lay hands on me again, by thunder, and I'll have you thrown over the side. Enough. Now hear me, bogey. Raiding ships is our business. That rum boat is a fat prize, and we ain't letting it slip away. When you signed aboard, you agreed to become one of us. You agreed to obey orders and ship's discipline. Well, this is an order. Get back to your station, or by the gods, I'll run you through. Now move. Bam. Oh, I'll move all right. And he does. Yo! And then, Herr Capitan McGurk, I have an argument here that may just change your mind. Run me through, huh? We'll see about that. Poom! Let's see how you'll get along without your main mast, Herr Capitan. Yee, look out! What in blazes is that bogey? Let's get one thing straight here, Capitan. Whatever a bogey is, I'm not one. Now break off this attack. No, blast ye, I told ye. Shut up, McGurk. I'm telling you, break it off. Come about. Call it off or I'll put a shot through her magazine. And if you think I'm just bluffing, try me. All right, ye blasted bogey. Ye win for now. Slowly, the disabled Sky Rover swings over to the withdrawals from the scene of battle. while its victim makes a break for safety as its crew attempts to control the fires raging aboard. Sure got her, Captain. Now I'm going to leave the ship. If you have any idea of renewing the attack, however, I just remember I can come back and cause you worse damage, blast ye bogey. There be no place in this world where ye can hide from us. All right, ye lubbers, get started on repairs. Navigator, lay in a course for Bel-Ami Anora. That bogey's not seen the last of us. Meanwhile, as Kurt Bass aboard the retreating royal barge, report Centurion. The fires are under control, Captain, and repairs have been great. Sky gods, it's bogey, it's a bogey, and his frumious Bandersnitch. Mein Gott, here we go again. Wait, Captain, I'm not a bogey. Let me explain. Kirk quickly explains how he came to be aboard the Sky Rover and how he stopped the attack upon the royal barge. And so you see, Captain, I'm a castaway of sorts. All I need from you is a ride to your home port. I need a place I can stay until I can figure out a way to get out. Oh, Captain, home. Oh, you said it. I see the danger seems to be over, Captain. How soon may we continue to be on to Bel-Ami Anora? Jinjay Sabre. Jinjav. That's like a princess? Oh, a beautiful princess. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kurt Wagner. May I offer my services, eh? Back Outlander. None may approach the Jinjav unbidden. But, come away, Jinjav, at once. Come, what the? You say you're not a bogey, and perhaps it is true, but you look like one, and no Jinjav ever had aught to do with a bogey if she could help it. You may ride up forward. We'll be docking in a few hours, but you may not speak to the Jinjav. And so, I can't believe it condemned as a bogey, and nobody will tell me what a bogey is. I saved them from the pirates. What thanks do I get? Ick, it's a bogey. Ah! And so, a few hours later, Bel-Ami Anora, Vantishkama, an entire city floating in the sky. What marvelous people must live here. It's like a city of fairy tale. Minutes later, great ship slides into her berth as lesser escort craft hover about her. Aha! Look there, the princess and her party have left the ship. This is my last chance to straighten things out. What? Look out! It's the bogey! Princess, please, let me explain. I'm not a bogey. I'm just a traveler who's lost his way. I foiled the pirate attack, and now I only wish to be of further service. Shaman, Thoran, take the Jibjav away. Stand away, Outlander. It is forbidden for you to approach. But I don't understand. I'm not the enemy. I saved your ship from the destruction. I saved all of you. Doesn't it entitle me to some consideration? I am Lord Chamberlain of Bel-Ami Anora. Lest you think us ungrateful, I offer you gold in compensation for your part in turning away the pirates. Accept this most generous payment. We have no further need of your services. Payment? What in? You may have your price, Lord Chamberlain, but I do not. I give my loyalties. I do not sell them. To blazes with your gold, sir, and to blazes with you. Lord Chamberlain, Captain, the Jinjav is abducted. As we took her from the wharf, a group of hooded men attacked us. All but myself were slain. By the gods, we must begin a search at once. A couple of short line or sight baths later, hey, it's some kind of local bazaar. Maybe somebody here will... Oh no, hey, look. It's a bogey and his famous Bandersnitch. Shouldn't that Bandersnitch? Nope, too small. Catch it. Oh, kill it. For heavens, run away from it. Sake. Eek. Well, that was pretty stupid. All I did was stir things up. Whatever a bogey is, he must be blue or have a tail or come and go in a puff of smoke or something. Whatever they all think, I'm one. If I'm going to move around without being mobbed, I've got to be less conspicuous. And there's just what I need. And so, maybe if I told everybody I feel like I fell in a rice picker when I was a child, No, I didn't work for Spock either. This is serious. I don't fit in here, but how can I ever go home again? I still don't know how Kitty materialized the well at the cell. Lockheed, if you don't get your tail out of my face, I'm going to bite it off. Suddenly, what? Help! Oh, please help me, good sir. My brother and I were set up upon brigands. My brother resisted and received a fearful wound in the struggle. I fear he may die. Where did this happen? Through the passage and around the corner. Oh, please hurry. This is a very long, dark alley. What were you and your brother doing there? We were hurrying home to our mother, who was very ill. We took a shortcut through this passageway where the brigands waylaid us. But where is your brother? Clink! Right here, Bogey. Har, har, har. Hardy, har, har. Good work, Meg. Wounded brother and sick mother. Har, that's rich. What'll we do with him, Captain? Leave it time, mates. I promised this Bogey we'd get even with him. I know a way to turn a profit, too. Aye, the Bylander snitch. Take that, ye beastie. I knew I'd find you use for the serving tray I pinched. Gloop, much later. What hit me? That girl, she must have been some kind of decoy. Kurt walks into another one, head first. Oh boy, Shanghaied again. Motion different from the other ships I've been on, sort of weird. Ugly bitch. Some maniacs hung a boat under one of those crazy flying squids. Well, I better find out how much trouble I'm in this time. Uh-oh. Hi there. Who are you and where are we going? Silent, bogies. You have been sold to me by McGurk, the pirates. I am your new master. Oh, yeah? And who are you, anyway? I have told you, but you wish a name and face. Very well, bogies. You shall have. Behold, bogies, look upon the face of your master and despair. I've got two surprises for you, master. One, I'm not a bogey, and two, you're not my Urg. And lastly, you understand, bogey, your bogish tricks will not help you against the awesome power of Chagrin the sorcerer. Body and soul, you are mine. Ha 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 ha. A bogey a day. Okay, that was Nightcrawler number 1 from 1985. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, this book and others is available on my eBay page, papas-comic-books. Hit that subscribe button, give me a like, tell me what you thought about it in the comments, tell me what you want to hear in the future, okay? And as I always say,
that was easy.
Until next time, Papa is out.